Let me explain this. Now, the F stands for first. And in this case, when you have two binomials, two terms and two terms, you're going to multiply the first terms by each other. So in this case, what are my first terms? I have an x. We know that's first. My other first term would be considered 4x because they are the first terms in the binomial. In each binomial, they're the first terms. Okay? So a lot of times they like draw little lines right there. So x times the 4x. Write this out. Shh. So I have x times the 4x. My O stands for outer. Now these are going to be the outermost terms. So it would be x and -1. So you multiply these terms. Okay? So this is going to become, I have a plus x times a -1. Those are my outermost terms. The I stands for inner. And of course, they're the innermost terms. So that would be 3 and 4x. They are the innermost terms. Okay, so I'm going to multiply these also. Plus 3 times 4x. And then L stands for last. And of course, those are my last terms. My last terms is 3 and a -1. So I'm going to multiply these two terms. All right? That is FOIL. First, outer, inner, last. You have to memorize this. Okay? Now, so let's work it out now. Let's simplify it. So x times 4x is going to give me what? 4x squared. And x times -1 just is going to give me a -x. 3 times 4x gives me a positive 12x. And 3 times -1 gives me a -3. Are there any terms that I can combine? Which ones? The middle terms. That is always going to be the case. You will always be able to combine those middle terms. Okay? Always, always. So this is really going to become 4x squared plus 11x minus 3. Am I simplified? Am I completely simplified? Yes. I don't have any more like terms, so I'm done. Okay? Anytime you have two binomials, you're going to use this FOIL method. Multiply my first terms. So I got C times C. Shh. I'm going to multiply my outer terms. So I got C times a -4. I have my inner terms. I got a 2 times C. And lastly, I have my last terms. I have a 2 times a -4. Shh. Okay? So when you combine all these terms together, C times C gives me C squared. This is going to give me a -4C. This is going to give me a positive 2C. And lastly, this is going to give me a minus 8. Now, when I go to combine my terms, I got c squared. Yes, absolutely, Abram. You're going to combine those middle terms. So this is going to become c squared minus 2c minus 8. That's what your answer should have been. Should be done. Now, same thing. I'm going to FOIL this. So I'm going to multiply my first terms. So I got my 5x times my 2x. I'm going to multiply my outer terms next. 5x times 8. It's a positive 5x, so I put that plus sign in front of it. Okay. Next, I'm going to multiply my inner terms. My innermost terms are my negative 4 and my 2x. So I have a negative 4 times 2x. Notice how I kept that negative 4 with it. Okay? Keep that sign in front of it. Whatever that term is, just write it down. That's all you got to do. My last terms are my negative 4 and my positive 8. So I have a negative 4 times a positive 8.
So confused.
First, outer, inner, and last. Okay? Now, I'm going to combine my terms. This is going to give me a 10x squared. This is going to give me a 40x.
Where'd you get squared from?
5x times 2x. So first of all, 5 times 2 gives me 10. X times x gives me x squared. Because you add the exponents. This is going to be a minus 8x. And this is going to be a negative 32. Yes, absolutely. Only terms you have to combine are the middle ones. So this is going to become 10x squared plus 32x minus 32. Hush. Everybody, hush. Okay. Should have got that.